Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. That's right. My name is John, and I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol on this channel. That's a lot of different stuff. But I have it broken down so nice in one of the most simplified, up-to-date, and perfect playlists you'll ever find on YouTube. You just search my playlist section, you'll see all the beautiful things broken down that I review, and I challenge you to do it. Because if you look at that, you're going to be checking them out, a lot of them, because there's things that I don't even know if you're aware of some of the things, the categories that I do. And then there's the common ones, the ones that I know you'll be interested in, other ones that I challenge you. Now, why do I do every kind of alcohol? Well, because I can. And you know I do it with half my taste buds tied behind my back to make it fair. This is a one-stop shop here. You check out my playlist. You can go to 1,000 stores. This one has it all. Today, Spotted Cow by Glarus Brewery. Wisconsin, employee owned. Brewed and bottled by New Glarus, Wisconsin, employee owned brewing company. Called Farmhouse Ale, or a Saison. I'm looking on here for the, I'm not going to bore you. Oh, here it is. Ingredients: yeast, hops, water, and malted barley. The yeast remains in the bottle to enforce the fullness of flavors. That's what they do, make it a little cloudy. That is the more expensive champagnes will do that. They'll leave the yeast, known as lees, and they'll let the champagne sit on it for a long time. Gives it kind of a creaminess and a real yeasty breadiness taste to it. So I should recognize it in this beer because I've had many champagnes done in the exact same style. Beer Advocate. What does Beer Advocate get this beer? This beer, by the way, is only sold in Wisconsin. Beer Advocate score 85, right? Solid B, B plus. 4.8% ABV. You know what? Here it is. As for what makes up Spotted Cow, it's a blend of Pilsner malt, white wheat, and caramel malt. The water comes from a well on the brewery property and has a hard character to it. Hops are the finest says you can get during selection each year in Europe, and it's fermented with a German ale yeast. Cask conditioned ale has been the popular choice among brewers. All right, enough. See what I think of it. By the way, you should probably get a nice good look at the artwork on there. Right? Yeah, a little state of Wisconsin on the top. All right, this is going to require an opener. Got just the thing. Use this one. Let me see here. Is that a born on date? Let me see. Thought I saw. Yeah, it's right there, I think. Put a gun to my head, I still won't be able to read it. Alright. Anywho, I'm not even sure if that's what it is. There's a black marking on there of some sort. Let's get it in the. Alright. Nice color to it. It's not just like a pale yellow, it's got a little orange hue to it. Alright, let's see here. Alright, put that right over here. It's hazy. Don't see anything floating around in there as far as the yeast goes. And I looked, I didn't see anything bottom. It's a nice dark bottle, as it should be. All right. Spotted Cow. This has kind of got a little cult following. Tell you, it's one hell of a fruity sucker. Man, it smells fruity. Oh, you're not going to believe this. Who do you think gave this to me? Who gives me the most bourbon of anybody, right? I made a distinction for this channel. Whose probably name should be back here somewhere. Jeff. And he gives me this beer. I mean, the man's incredible. Jeffrey, you go above and beyond, buddy. Not as... It's more fruit than anything. I thought it'd be more yeast because of the sitting on the yeast, letting it sit in the bottle. Let's give it a taste. It smells good. It smells just citrus fruits. It's fruity. I could get some of the maltiness in it and yeasty at the same time. Both throwing off different characteristics, and I think a lot of that fruitiness is coming from the yeast. Biscuity, a little bit of earthy maltiness in it, but yet it's a light flavor. Really light. Thought it'd be well, I didn't know. Now that I think about it. Extremely easy to drink. It's not real bitter. There's enough bitterness to let you know you're drinking a beer, but the hops are just putting off some, I guess, the fruit with the yeast, but not a lot of bitterness at all. It's kind of an easy drink. I don't know if farmhouse means, it's more of a Belgian term. Maybe you're working in the fields all day and you kind of drink this low ABV. It's easy to drink. It's kind of a replenisher of electrolytes and so on and so forth. Not meant to be heavy or high alcohol or anything like that. So it hits the mark as far as that goes. So it's got a nice fruity flavor, a little bit of yeastiness, a little bit of maltiness, light hop. Flavors mingled together are light and not overpowering. The bitterness is very light. So I think it has mass appeal because it is very easy to drink. It's flavorful. It's got a cult following. Maybe I was expecting more because of the hype. It's not bad, it's just not, like, I'm not traveling to Wisconsin to get this, okay? I can get beer this well right here. And I certainly can get it. And I know when I went to Asheville, North Carolina, man, they beer capital of the world there. So it's nice beer. It's okay. I can't find any flaws. But I don't find it to be outstanding. I find it to be a little above. I don't ever rate things. I just say what they are and let you do that. That Beer Advocate gave it an 85. That's a B+. I think I would, if I had to do it, I think I'd give it a maybe a 78 to 80, maybe a high C, B, if I was to That's just me. It's not, but I mean, I had thousands and thousands of beers too. This is competing with. So, there it is. Not bad at all. I would go to the brewery in a heartbeat if I was in the area. Probably have a hell of a good time. And they have other kind of beers that are supposed to be good, some sours and some other things. This one's okay. I could sure as hell down a lot of these. Yeah, wouldn't turn one down. So, from Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed, everybody, Spotted Cow. All right, thank you, Jeff, man. You're my man.